So an old friend just asked me a question. The question was, what if in this utopian world that I am fronting the revolution for, what if in this world someone wants what you have? He says that people will always want what other people have, and that the barter system was created to make things easier. He wants my input on that. Let me tell you, and I know I say this a lot, let me tell you, because these thoughts are all in here. And if I could just tell you what I was thinking, you would understand what I was thinking. So let's start. Okay, if nothing costs anything, what stops you from having what you want even if someone else has it? Now, nothing. You have to understand, when nothing costs anything, you can have as much as you need for free, okay? So here's the idea behind that. It's natural for things to be free. It's not natural for things to cost anything, whether it be currency, dollars, gold, bullion, things like that, whether it was seashells or clams or or even as much as somebody wanting something and you saying, okay, well, what will you give me in return? Even the barter system is unfair. It's all unfair, and it's unnatural. So here's how I explain that to you. Let's take humans off the face of the earth. We don't exist. We're the ones that invent all of these ridiculous things, all these ideas. So let's take us out of the equation altogether. We don't exist on earth anymore. What do the animals do for food? Do you see one animal over all the others going, hey man, you can't drink from a water hole today. Did you do this, this, and this? Well, what are you going to give me? No one does that. They all go to the watering hole. They drink what they need and they leave. That's how it works. That's how it works with food. That's how it works with their shelters. They just make a shelter out of the ground. They don't need any permit or special permission or to pay for anything. They just make their home. When they're eating food, do you think one is looking at this giant pasture full of grass, this huge meadow, and just going, hey man, you guys are going to have to pay me. Each blade of grass costs this much. How much do you really want to eat, and what does it mean to you? That's not what they're doing, okay? It is unnatural for money, currency, bartering to exist. What is natural is for us to share the resources. That's what's natural, okay? We do have this evolved mind, which makes us more apt to help one another, share, understand, empathy, understand that this person doesn't have it and you've got more than you need. So why not give it to them? Why say, well, what do you have? Well, what will you give me? Why? Why are you asking them that? Because you've been pre-programmed to do so? Seriously? Are you going to let this world and the people who run it control your heart? Are you seriously going to do that? You do have a heart, right? I know a heart is an organ that pumps blood through your body. It is not an actual emotional organ, but we use it. We use it to describe how we feel and the things that tear us this way and that. We use our heart to decide what the right thing to do is. It is a metaphorical heart. It is not your actual heart. But it is it's just as important to the actual longevity of our species. Could humans stop existing? Yeah, we could. We could go extinct, and there are many different ways it could happen. But I'll tell you, the Earth most likely will not go extinct. I mean, it will one day. One day it will die. Will it be anytime soon? Probably not. No. I would guess this is millions of years in the future. But that doesn't mean that we have to act like a bunch of maniacs. I mean, yeah, the Earth's going to end one day. We still need to take care of it. We still need to take care of each other. And I don't really understand where this greedy mentality comes from. Even though there's someone on top of you pushing it, I don't understand why so few people can think about money the way that I do. It's not a necessity. It's not something we need. It's actually something that holds us back. It oppresses us. It stops us from doing things that we need to do, like eating, drinking, wearing proper clothing for the season, having proper housing. I mean, it's just necessities. These are things that we have to have. We need to reach our children. We need to know where our kids are. We need all these, we need security, we need so many things. And they don't actually cost anything. And if you would just raise your level of consciousness to think, why is all of this happening? It would hit you. It's happening because it's being made to happen. It's not because it would naturally happen. Money is an unnatural thing. Bartering is an unnatural thing. So to your question, Matthew, when you ask me, how will people get things if you want something someone else has? Well, if you see something someone else has, or if you see something someone else has and you want it, all you have to do is go to the store and pick it out yourself. You don't have to buy it, but it's there for you if you need it. And guess what? If you don't have a way to the store, if your car just got a flat and you need help, which we'll have a system in place to help you, but if that happens and you see someone else who has what you need, hey, this guy's got a tire. Hey, can you help me fix my flat tire? I just broke down about 20 minutes down the road. Yeah, sure, man, let me help you. What's stopping me from helping you? Because guess what? When no money exists, I'm not losing any money by giving you something. I'm not. And I'm also not losing the amount of what I have, because if I need to replace it, if I'm giving you something that I know I'm going to need in the future for my own family or for my own property or my own ideas or whatever it is that I'm doing here, then I can just go get more. It's okay. There's plenty for everyone. There's no reason for us to fight. There's no reason for us to be enemies and be pinned against each other for any reason whatsoever. Collectively, our minds, if we put our minds together, we could solve every problem on the face of the planet. But we are too busy and consumed with working for this money, which has no point. Okay, it has no point. If you're working for money, you're working for nothing. You're literally working for nothing, because if the money went away, guess what? You've just worked for nothing. But under a different system, where the money doesn't negate what is done and what things are worth. When you negate what's done and what things are worth, things are so much different. People can work together to do things. It's not you're black, you're white, you're Asian. We're people. We're people. We should all be working together inside love. We're no different. We bleed the same as every other human and every other species on this planet. We're all the same. The only thing that's different is this right here. That's the only thing that's different. I told you in a comment before, we all have lungs, eyes, noses, ears, mouths, digestive systems, skin, bones, emotions, feelings. We all have those things. Yeah, even the animals, they have feelings too, believe it or not. You can see it when you take a calf away from a cow. You can see it, the angst. She's desperate for her baby back. You can tell. It's not a question. End the money. Things will be okay. Things won't be okay, they'll be better. Let me prove it to you. You have so much faith in things. Have a little faith in me. Let me do this for you.